genius. Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, candies.
Yeah, I know,
They gave her
ridiculous.
Balloons.
Ridiculous.
What's happening? Oh, I was just.
And they want to make it like, yeah, come back. Don't be
Yeah,
afraid
yeah,
of us.
Yeah.
Pretty goofy. All right, so let's do something we haven't done in a while.
Okay.
Some foot warm-up.
Okay.
So we'll kind of go over the basic steps again. And, you know, you can go at your own pace and stuff like that, but basically just a nice, however you want your guard, up or down, not a biggie. Just working on the footwork. A couple times you can switch stances. Throwing some variations. Switch stances again. Stance again once you get back. Even like you're about to wrestle. Start with the rear foot instead. Switch sides once you get back. Switch sides again. Switching sides, and this time a little bit quicker or a little bit more in tune with something, like, you know, or even if you want to put just a little more snappy. Switch stance. Okay, and then with the rear foot. Switch the sides when you get back. Check it out. So how'd it feel since the last time you practiced it?
Good. I was been working on the hips rotation, and
Well, give me a display on what you were working on.
so so I was just here. I was doing this, but there's still some movement.
Well, that is definitely much better. Now, that would be more inclined to if you were doing this, right? Which is, you know, completely valid.
Okay.
The other would be like this instead, to where you're putting more weight on your front foot.
More like that.
Bending your knee more and coming forward. Yeah, more like that. So, completely valid to do this, but don't forget about this.
Yeah. Because what is important is to transfer your weight on the front, which will give you some power.
For that situation.
Okay.
What we were doing last week, though, was actually staying almost balanced between the two, not leaning forward, not leaning backwards, but it was more about this. And it was more about the feet planted firmly and just using this motion like that, because we were doing that example of this.
Yeah. So I did this in my garage too, but yeah, so I've been working on this, and I've been working with the kettlebell too in order to give some momentum, and so I was trying to think about bending my knees and just moving. So I took the kettlebell like that, doing this, and then I was doing the like that,
rotational
the
swings.
rotation. So I tried to work on this.
Yeah. So, which is really good. And it definitely looks a lot more in sync. Just think about being more equilateral, let's say, on this base. And it's not a verbose movement. This is more inclined to the striking. This is just to get the mechanics down. So instead of this or this, which are both valid, try this just to see what's going on. So you're staying nice and perpendicular to the ground. You see how my knees are slightly, yeah, there you go. And your back is kind of rounded too, so that's kind of adding to this bit of, so just a more, yeah, that's better. Just more neutral back. Try going the other direction.
And there's okay. Up.
Oh, that was kind of it. All right, it's coming in there. There's a little bit of disconnect. Were you practicing going in that direction during the week?
No, more that direction.
Yeah, it seems like a bit of a disconnect. That's better right there.
I did some on that direction, but it feels it's still. Actually, my left arm, even when I do a punch, it feels like weird. You know, no strength and.
So it's going to be like that mock punch that you just did. It was like this.
Should be like that. Yeah. And I was thinking about not this, not this. I was looking at my face
and it doesn't have to be completely. It doesn't have to be completely level. Doesn't have to be
Okay.
that, because this is a valid shot.
Okay.
You know, so it's more about just
Ah.
this being one unit.
Perhaps it would be better for me to practice lower, because I think that
Yeah.
higher
Well,
it adds some tension.
so what just came to mind was just like this, just practicing like this, and having, you know, your basically your arms relaxed to where your elbows are staying at your sides, and just doing this. You see how I'm coming down into it a bit, and then the other side. Of course, you could slow it up to this. Again, working as one unit to where your shoulders, they're relaxed and are not, your elbows are not changing position. Basically, everything's staying the same with your torso, everything else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just practicing that. And, you know, you can speed things up to get it. But the idea is to try to keep it all in sync so that your arms aren't flapping around, your shoulders aren't tensing up too much, that type of deal.
So I've been practicing this a lot, and I've been looking at the videos. The first was interesting. The first one,
Also,
the guys was saying that all.
oh, those videos.
Yeah, the videos that you sent me, and I also watched a video that you did, and the keyword was slow down. That was funny because it's and I couldn't.
It'll happen plenty times again.
I need to get more control.
Yeah. So yeah, the point on that first video, the guy who's just sitting there, is basically to get someone's realistic input on situations that actually happen. So he's a bouncer. I think he worked with his brother, and he was using technique. It was less about BJJ and more about the realistic situations that happen there, and how you don't want to get caught in bad situations, that type of thing. So that was pretty good. The other videos were basically to show, you know, these guys who are YouTubers who, you know,
I wish them all them.
yeah, different martial arts backgrounds. You've probably seen some of these people before.
No, I never seen
really?
that. No.
Okay, so they're your common YouTubers who are martial arts YouTubers. And the one guy who put it together, he's the tall guy with the black hair, who was the Aikido guy.
Okay.
That's how he started his journey. And his channel is called My Martial Arts Journey.
Okay.
And his videos basically go from, his big deal was coming from Aikido and all these years dedicated practice, and when he got into a real altercation on the street, basically he didn't use his Aikido. And since that time, he was trying to use his Aikido and it wasn't working out.
Nope.
So he left Aikido for a while and started doing like MMA stuff, basically. And that went into many different martial arts. So it's a martial arts journey to try to find the truth in this martial arts, basically. What really works, what's the purpose of this, that, and the other. And he since had gotten to the point of realizing was Aikido had value, so he's integrated it into what he's doing, but he also basically just gets out there and tries martial arts things to see to get the most realistic, most effective, that type of deal.
Yeah.
And the other people on the videos, they all have their channels.
Yeah, I saw there was a guy from next from the SWATs.
Yeah.
Man.
Mike, I think his channel is called Hard to Hurt.
Yeah.
And the older guy. Yeah, so he's another one, you know, showing all the realistic stuff.
Yeah.
All the different weapons, all this kind of stuff. And MMA Shredded, that's Jeff Chan.
Yeah.
He's a UFC fighter, or UFC, I'm pretty sure it's UFC.
He's a.
Yeah, I'm thinking UFC or one championship. I'm pretty sure it's UFC. And a really great fighter. And he puts out quality videos on basically MMA practice, sparring, tons of sparring and basically breaks down things on all his videos. Like, this is the technique, this is how it works, this is how it doesn't work. He just breaks things down really well and has a ton of work. And so that's a really great channel to look at if you want to see, especially in sport, UFC style stuff. Great practice, all that stuff. Yeah, so really good resources. Those two, basically my martial arts journey and the MMA Shredded are the ones I watch the most. The others don't watch as much. I've seen plenty of the Mike, I forgot his last name, the Hard to Hit, the former officer. I've seen many of his videos, but I don't watch it on a regular basis. And the others, I just don't watch that much at all. The Seth guy, the big guy, I've seen a few of his videos.
Sensei something.
Yeah, Sensei. Right.
Sensei something.
Sensei Seth.
Yeah, Seth. Yeah.
I've just watched a few of his videos because it's the stuff is more popcorn bubblegum to me. What he does, and the other guys are just. I used to watch Ramsey stuff a lot.
There was the one who is a specialist in self-defense. I thought so.
Well, the others besides Ramsey Dewey, I've watched a lot of his stuff. He lives over in Shanghai, in China. Is the bald guy, the tall, big one, tall bald guy. He does MMA, jiu-jitsu, stuff like that, and he teaches over in Shanghai. And he does a podcast. A lot of them. I used to listen to his stuff a lot, but not as much over the last year or so. But basically, Jeff Chan and the Martial Arts Journey, I watch those pretty much all the time.
But what was funny is that Jeff Chan was the only one who decided to fight when there was the guy with the knife.
Yeah, with the knife.
And the others, they said, well, take my knife.
He wasn't the only one.
Yeah.
He wasn't, but the other ones took the smart move.
Yeah.
You know.
They said, take my phone. And
And so they passed because that's what you're supposed to do. Because the cost of fighting could be so high. Now, you know, situation dictates, but basically if you have an avenue to where you aren't going to get damaged, your people you're with aren't, and or the what's the other deal? Or you damage them and you know you hurt them and they fall and break their skull, and now you're liable. As ridiculous as it sounds, with all of those kind of options. Saying, here you go, I can get another phone, you know. So if the ego takes over, it might be a different case. And I'm gonna, you know, and let's say you're successful, and it turns out where you get all of a sudden you're in a lawsuit. You know, it's something ridiculous like that. Yeah. So.
So that was interesting.
So, a drill.
Okay.
So we'll do these a couple of drills for Filipino martial arts stuff. Simple drills, but we'll see how it turns out. Well, it's going to turn out good. The drill is going to be like this. One person will strike, and I'll say one person strikes like this, and the other person, and we could basically assume a little bit of stance. The other person does this, and comes right back and does a strike. And so this person does this. It's like this movement, like this. Like when a strike comes, you do this, you parry, and then fire back. Parry, fire back. Just follow my hand. Parry, follow back. Parry, follow back. Parry, follow back. And so I'll do a slow punch to where you, and you go through that movement. So yeah, that'll work. And then follow back, all right? And then I come back, I'm just going to do it at you a few times. And try not to get too off center. Try to stay, yeah, there you go. Okay, now I'm going to do mine.
So, okay. So okay. Ah.
Hmm? Okay, so this hand is going to come up. When I punch, it's going to come up nice and light and easy. There you go. And now, see, so part of the mechanics are once this hand comes up, so you start with this hand, it gets to around here, you're that hand. Instead of going way back, you're basically coming forward.
Okay.
This is the deal right here. Right?
Okay.
That's the mechanics of the movement. So when you're doing the drill, you can still come back like this, but it's not like you do it like this. Not too far back.
Not too far back.
Because we're in a rhythm and you need to keep up with the dance step.
Okay.
So it's like this, forward. All right? So let's try it again. Nice and slow. All right? That's more like it. And even on the drill here, we're far enough away from each other so there's less deal of us getting struck, especially if you're not leaning.
So and don't lean. Okay.
All right. Pretty good so far. Just focus less on doing this.
Okay.
Because that's taking my hand, it's redirecting, it's making it tough for me to come back.
Okay.
At this stage in the game,
So
nice and light.
All right. Okay. So.
Right? That's more like it. See how our rhythm is slightly off because you're coming like this. You know what I mean? It's just nice and slow, but make the separation too. Meaning this, like this, instead of this. Instead of this, it's like this. I've separated my hand so I can shoot a strike.
Okay, so.
That's it. That's it. Just don't fall back into the trap of staying connected too long on this drill. You're doing good.
It's good? Better? Okay.
A little bit more back with this hand instead of this. Instead of doing this, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
Or shoot up.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Instead of doing this, which is more Wing Chun like, still chambering it back a bit instead of this.
Okay, so
it's just a different drill.
Okay.
That's all. A Wing Chun style, that would be Wing Chun.
Okay.
This is a slightly different Filipino martial arts. There you go. Not staying connected all the time. That would be more Tai Chi style.
It's too much now.
Okay, shake it off.
Okay. Okay, so.
So again, it's gonna be like. You know, let's do this real quick. Oh, no, I'm gonna do like that and do the same motion. All right. Close enough. We'll try it again. Ready?
Okay.
I'll punch first.
Okay.
We'll kind of make it. We'll make it disconnected a bit So you punching me? We'll slow it down. We'll make it disconnected a bit so that we can try to find a better rhythm. And what I mean by disconnected, see how lightly I'm just doing like that?
Okay.
So instead of doing something like this, where we're
Just
connected,
okay.
yeah, just nice little taps real quick. Go ahead, punch. Not too fast. It's a case where you learn the rhythm so that you can break the rhythm.
Okay.
If you never learn the rhythm, your breaking of the rhythm likely will not work out well for you because you're not in control of what you're doing. So you learn the rhythm to break the rhythm. That's pretty good though.
I break something because I started with this. So
That's pretty good.
okay.
Just lots of practice. We get the rhythm.
Okay.
Be able to do different things. Try the other side. We'll start off real slow.
Okay.
I'm punching.
Okay.
Okay. Hold on a second. Let me punch again. All right. Oh. No, I got it. Much slower. Much slower. All right. I'm gonna punch. Nope. I messed up. I'm punching. It's just a drill. Oh. I'm doing that because you're coming so fast that this is the hand that's already there.
Okay.
That's why I'm using this one, because I'm like, it's there already.
All right. So I need to slow down. Okay.
All right, I'm punching.
Okay.
This hand. This hand. Okay. Too fast. When this one does this, disconnect it, and then, all right? Now come in a circle.
Okay.
Tell you what, make sure you take it back to this point here. Not like this, just like this. Nice and loose. But your body is turning like this. All right? Okay. Here we go.
Circle.
No, what this means is slow down. Take your arm, put it back here, and then go. You're coming around my hand. You're gonna have to wait until I bring my hand back. How about that? Before you actually do the punch.
Okay.
All right. Just try to disconnect a little bit and then come back. See, the thing with this is this drill, it is, let's say, a bit more realistic in terms of punches are being thrown,
Mm-hmm.
because it you have to have a supreme level of sensitivity to be able to stick and follow with someone.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
So you need to touch, retract, then hit.
well, like the Tai Chi stuff,
Mm-hmm.
it's like following along and sticking with
Yeah.
someone is a part of the deal. With the Filipino martial arts, it's less about this, a lot less, and more about the realistic fashion of when someone's coming at you punching.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be awfully hard to stick with something like that.
Okay.
The idea with Tai Chi is that you're sticking, and now you're connected with the energy, and you're moving, and they aren't going to be able to do like this because they've been averted already, and something's doing the mechanics and
Okay.
alignment off. Filipino martial arts are more about doing you're working within these blows that are like this, and you may have disrupted it by doing something like that, by doing something like this, bam, or bam.
Okay.
Now their rhythm is off because pain,
Okay. All right.
but they aren't trying to do something like this.
Okay.
You
So
know,
no, they are not doing this.
they're doing throws, locks, all that stuff, but I'm saying they aren't following along like, you know, you know, it's not that.
Okay.
All right. The locks could still be stuff like this.
Okay.
It is stuff like that,
Okay.
but it's not the same flowing, I'm sticking, I'm following everything. It's not that.
Okay.
So with this drill,
So.
hey, there you go. That's why the light touches are fine with this. They get really, all right, it's pretty good.
Yeah, because
They
it's
get-
the right hand.
That's good. We'll just go back to the other one once we get there. This drill like this, we're doing it nice and light now, but in reality, with the Filipino martial arts, they do a lot of hard.
Okay, hard strike and. Okay.
Yeah, so even with this stuff, we're doing that, bam, like the slaps are really hard, and like those punches to different parts of the body, snapping punches, so there's pain involved with a lot of what they're doing, especially the slapping.
Okay.
It's like disruptive stuff. Just do like this on yourself.
Oh yeah.
It's disruptive. We just aren't there yet. We're just doing like drills.
All right.
So back to the other side.
Okay.
We have the right side down pretty well. So,
So.
okay.
No.
Oh, I did it incorrect. All right.
So. Boom.
All right. All we gotta do is keep this going. Okay, we'll start over again. That was pretty good. You ready? That's okay. All right, that's great. Falling back into rhythm. All right, shake it off. Now let's see how we'll pick it up on this side.
Yeah.
All right, I'm about to shoot. Okay, let's slow it down. All right. Okay, let's shake it off.
Okay.
Let's try this out again.
It's like a music.
Yep. The rhythm.
Yeah, the rhythm. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
You ready? Start off a little bit slower.
Ah.
Okay. Start off a little bit slower. There you go.
Ah.
See if you can fall back in the rhythm. We'll keep on going at this
Okay.
pace and just see if you can get back into it. And I'll do the same thing, hopefully, if I have a full palm.
Ah.
All right, shake it off. Is that all right? It's a drill.
Yeah.
If we didn't need to practice, we wouldn't be doing it.
The thing is, after, can I try this on my own at home?
Yeah, of course.
On
Yeah.
I can just
Stick up a stick,
a stick. Okay.
broomstick, even same thing. Even with this, you can do this. Side of the door frame.
Okay.
Side of door frame. It's the punch, and then parry, parry, parry,
So,
parry. Now, see, you just happen to have. Go ahead, and switch stance. This will be more like what we're doing right at this
Block.
moment. Nope.
Punch.
Punch, block, block, punch.
Okay. Punch. Block. Punch.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And just think about an actual arm coming at you.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So punch. Block. Block.
Now, it's not this. It's not punch, block. It's punch. There's a punch coming at you, and you just deflect it, and then you got this one, and then you punch again.
Okay.
So it's coming at you, you deflect it, parry, punch again.
Yeah.
It's coming at you, deflect it, parry. So it's not this necessarily. It's just like that. Bam! Bam! It happened to be coming at you, yep. It happened to be coming at you. Your arm happens to be there, so you can deflect it, and then you wind up a little bit and you shoot yours back.
Ah.
See this?
Yes.
See this? Check it out. Bam. Bam. Bam.
So.
Now, yes, but I'll say you reverse thing, okay. And by the way, when we get used to it, we'll be doing like this.
Okay.
So the footwork is going to be integrated in it.
Okay. Okay. So.
Yep. And during the drill, instead of doing like this, we need to keep it easy to be able to keep the flow going.
Okay.
So during the drill, we're doing like this, nice and easy, so we can have the rhythm. But that's your good side. Switch sides.
So.
And the punch happens to be coming there, so you happen to, yeah. This is up there just as a guide for you.
So. Ah, no, stop.
This is good. Conscious incompetence. So at least you know what you're doing. There you go.
Ah.
This is good. You know what's going on. I'm gonna grab the noodle real quick, the long one,
Okay.
and do like this.
Okay.
Grab it.
All right. And do I have to transfer my?
It's you're staying. Let's say you're keeping the neutral balance and moving your body
Okay.
like this.
Because
Yeah.
I think I'm leaning too much.
That might be the case.
Yeah.
Of course, the situation sometimes, especially when we're moving around, it will be like, you know, or
Okay. But
okay,
for the drill, I don't need to do this. Okay.
for the drill. Yeah.
Ah.
All right, so that's pretty good for one. The thing that when your hands are up, instead of like, let's say, keeping this hand kind of the same, try to be lighter to where you're using your hands as tools and they move around a bit more.
Okay.
So they're conforming to what's happening.
So it's perhaps which you mean that actually better need to use these joints instead of using these joints?
No, I mean, don't lock these.
Okay. All right.
Don't lock them. They're useful tools to express your movement.
Okay.
So instead of this, where it's just like, oh, they're kind of dead. They're dead. Instead of that, use them. Use their accents. Right?
Okay.
Keep that other hand closer up here though, when it's not in full use. So it's like this.
Yeah, because I need to protect.
Yeah. It's a drill. You're keeping the rhythm, the time, and yes, it needs to be close enough to do something else.
Okay.
So instead of this, which is throwing the rhythm off, doing like this throws it off. Keep it up, ready to go. Okay. Other hand. There we go.
Ah.
You got like 4 in a row, right?
Yeah.
All it takes is practice, training. It's 10 in a row. Let's try it again. Just like that. Fixed.
Nope.
That's good. That was an introduction to try to screw you up. It's much, much better already. recovery is better too. Toward my neck, that one. No, I'm saying.
This one.
Right, yeah, right. There you go. And I'm saying that because I'm avoiding you doing this with your striking hand. Instead of doing this, sometimes you're doing this.
Okay.
Right.
So.
Plus, your watch doesn't feel the graces
No.
of my wrist.
You want me to take it off?
No.
I can if you want to.
It's not necessary.
Okay.
And I'll say that in a way that people wear watches.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's switch again.
So.
All right. Okay, we'll see how it goes on this one, and we'll see if we start to move the feet a little bit. It's okay. It's all right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm punching. You ready? All right, cool. Got back in the rhythm. All right, that's good. So you can see already we're at this point. Of course, we can still practice. We'll practice the basic deal, but you can see even now we can elevate things to get to the point of moving around. So again, if you're practicing it on your own, you could use something like that, or you can just go through the drill even on your own. Switching stance, which foot, one foot is forward. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay, nice.
Even with your good side only.
Okay, no, I will try with my bad side. You know, I need to train it.
So
Nice.
now, take a pic.
Oh, pink. Let's
Now, same drill,
go.
except we're doing this movement, and it's going to be striking me. It just happens to be that you have a stick in your hand or a knife. Because the big thing in the Filipino martial arts is, and it's all geared toward simulating a blade. So everything is around a weapon, a blade, a sword, and all the empty hand stuff is replicating that blade work.
Okay. It's not fist work. It's the goal at the end is using a stick.
The reason for it all was using a blade, a sword.
Blade. Okay. Okay.
And they figured out that, oh, you know, this applies to a knife too. Oh, you know, it applies to a stick too. Oh, you know, it applies to a fist too.
Yeah.
And so now you could use the same mechanics that you use on the sword fight using your fist, you know?
Okay.
So that's like a great thing about the Filipino martial arts is any weapon you can, All right, so again with this.
Okay. Opa, sorry.
Okay. Hey, good thing we have noodles.
Yes.
So still, this time your goal is to come down, like, you know, this is your strike.
Okay.
Right? Okay. good. And you can feel this stuff, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You want me to take
No,
off my watch?
no.
For sure.
My point was, this is the realism, this is the realistic contact when you practice this stuff. So it's showing you, you know, this is what you're coming up against.
Okay.
Get used to this.
Yeah.
And I won't do it as hard, but let's, just do the regular coming at me with the,
Okay. Yeah.
right?
And it's disturbing at the same time.
And at the same
Because
time,
all your attention is focused on that point.
so at
and
the
then
same
this punch
time,
is coming.
exactly.
Okay,
So
I understand.
this happened, that
Ah.
happened,
now,
and this is
boom.
right there.
Okay.
And in addition to that, with the Filipino martial arts, they work on. So it's like, it's not one strike, it's a whole barrage of everything
Okay.
is following that.
Okay.
So it's like a dominance type of deal.
Okay.
So as soon as that thing happens,
Boom, boom, boom.
Pam,
Okay.
oh, I'm distracted. What's this pain?
And boom, boom, boom. Okay.
All
All right. Okay. Nice. Okay. Nice.
right, so let's try another, let's go lower. So let's see, the deal will be, we'll go like this, and come toward, do a strike toward me. All right, so we can do like this, I suppose. So it'll be like, that's like a one step. Let's see if we can get two steps out of that. So back to here again. Oh, there you go. So same drill, step low.
Talk. No, talk.
Okay,
Talk. Boom.
do it again. Okay, so it's the inside first,
Inside.
or the lead hand is coming down first, then the rear hand comes and pats, and then toward the stomach.
Talk.
So lead hand, yeah, so it's gonna June like that, and then that, yeah. Oh no, that was the wrong hand. Okay. Yeah. And again, we're keeping rhythm. Yeah, it definitely makes it challenging, let's say. So less force, let's say, and more flow.
Okay.
So, and the timing's got to be there too. So punch again. Oh, that's this one. No, I had it right. Lead, and then this one. Oh. Yeah, tricky one for timing. And it's the disengage again. And it's making your body, your mind, basically work with the motion or meld into the drill. And again, try to limit your leaning and use your body mechanics to do the directing, but staying stable. I'll slow it down just a bit. And notice my rear hand comes up to the safe position. And it's the safe position because when you're like this hand staying up here, it's a safe position because again it's back to the blade, and you don't want your hand to actually accidentally be doing something doofus. So the safe position.
Okay, so keep your on the chest. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Yep. And it doesn't have to be like glue, it's just getting out the way. And your target is my solar plexus.
Ah,
Not so fast. We're in a drill. So it's like right here, instead of that, it's more like this. So instead of this, it's like this. Again, just like this one was, I'm just doing that. Like this one is the deflector, and this one is the one that's doing like the thing, the force.
So I deflect more.
This is doing the parry or whatever.
Okay.
Same thing on here. This is deflecting. That's doing the and then punch. Yeah, that came a bit quick. All right. Much lower. Target's down there.
Okay. So the plexus.
Yeah, I did say solar plexus, but you were up here.
Okay, all right,
So now I'm
okay.
saying down here.
Okay. All right.
I'm trying to adjust. A little bit slower. All right, ready? Try to take a, try to visually see how my hands are not going out too far, and then try to, using your peripheral, see how your hands are going.
Okay.
Okay, there it comes. See, for me, I'm working out here because your arm is coming out so far that I'm basically over here doing the things instead of, let's say, being in here.
So I need to be.
Yeah. Nice punch in straight.
Okay.
Right. Less strength. Let's slow down just a bit. Can you hear how I'm patting your forearm? That's more like it. So it's like, let me go ahead and do the punch. All right. So I'm going to punch a few times in a row. Just me, I'm going to punch.
Okay.
All right. Let's go back and forth.
Oh.
And punching. gut shot. The other gut. Punch lower. All right, shake it off.
Okay.
So you see how from the beginning of the drill, super awkward, what the hell? The sequence of time, it's not gonna work out to, we got a rhythm, we're going, all right? So, oh, speaking of which, okay, it can't be that late, that's still running. All right, you ready?
Okay. So
We'll start off slow.
Okay.
And let's say less force. Let's scoot back a little bit. Less force so we can just try to get the rhythm down.
Okay.
All right, so I'm punching.
Okay.
So it's that.
So.
Oh no, yeah, that's it. So again, it's a case where you're just deflecting it. You're not trying to push it or anything. You're deflecting it so that you can bring your other hand. We'll go ahead and punch it. Go ahead and punch me. So down here. So this hand first, and then pat to do this.
Ah, Jesus. Yeah,
So same thing.
Okay.
Punch toward me. So it's deflecting. A slap of a pat, and then punch toward the gut. And this hand is deflecting. Meaning that it's just it's less this and more just I'm in the way, so this other hand can come and do something.
Okay, so
I'm in the way, deflecting you so I don't catch the full force of your punch.
So it means that I don't have to push.
Right.
Okay.
You're just getting it in the way to divert the timing a bit more. Divert the timing a bit more. Yes. So you're making the straightness and the force of this punch just a bit, so this hand can come in and actually apply the pressure more.
And pressure to the bottom.
Forearm.
Yeah. Like that.
Yeah.
Or just like
So that you can do the punch, because again, it's like this. Go ahead. Yeah. Oh, that's wrong. It's like you're doing this part to just deflect it a little bit so that you can do this.
Okay. So it's just like stopping the arms in order to
Getting in the way.
Okay.
You're getting in the way a bit so that you can really do the real thing. That's it.
Okay. So
That's me. Oh, that's a good one. I'm just gonna go through the rhythm and let's say not worry about getting actual strike. Just leave it up there, and then basically right there. And even if we get to this spot, then just go through the motion to do it.
okay.
So even if the fist is there already, Take this.
Yeah, so and then just you can do that same deal. Shadow box. Do this. You just think, oh, they're shooting up high. Okay, I go up high. I go up high now. Oh, you want to go down low? Oh, okay. We're going down low again. Try it out again. Going up high. So make sure you're keeping your strike low too. You're going low? Go low. Yeah. So low. It's time to go high. Go high. Okay. Low. High. Yeah. That's it. Yep. So it's like low, low. Oh, high. Okay. High. Low. Okay. Low. Nice fun, even in your shadow box when you can run the situation, just go with the flow. And yes, of course, at some point you can go down low to parry and strike high. You know what I mean? Like this. Go down low and strike high. Go up high, strike low. All that stuff. Okay. And when we get good at this flow, when you're doing stuff like that, oh, okay, yeah, oh yeah, okay. And we'll actually be flowing, okay, flowing with the movements, moving around, all that stuff. Okay. That's a normal part of those drills for Philippine martial arts. Okay. So it's like without having someone who's doing stuff 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like, oh, you can see what's coming and you can make the adjustments to do whatever. So it's still with the lower movement. It's okay, just adjust. Nice and good. There we go. Keep going. There you go. No, it's right. Get a, yeah, let that be your symptom for, okay, I'm going to strike toward the gut. So I'll get you back. So, saying that when it's all discombobulated, go back and strike. I'm striking toward the gut, that's my reset.
Like it. Yeah, that's good.
All right, we're going to left hand just one at a time.
Okay.
That was a good way to
Yeah.
end that drilling part off.
All right. Great.
All right, I'm going to shift. I got another drill to kind of work us back into the mental aspects of things with a little bit of a touching on one. So it's going to be similar to the King of the Mountain type thing. What we'll do is have one person down lower, the other person up higher, and we're going to be doing moves at, let's say, a quarter of the pressure. So, for instance, I will be up here, and you're just trying to get on the platform.
Okay.
And not in a too crazy style,
Okay.
but like using 25% of the force and the speed and so on and so forth. And the objective is for you to come up, but a big part of the objective is to see how the mechanics, the alignment, all that stuff works, and even the mental aspects of things. So when you're trying to come up and then doing something to keep you down, you're working on, okay, how do I deflect? How do I make this work to my advantage to where I can get all the way up on the platform? So it's less about and more about, okay, he's applying this pressure. How can I do that to get up? Right? So let me just point this and make sure we're in the right direction here. Yeah, let's see. That. This. Just about there. Okay, that should be good enough. All right. Okay, so again, it's just for you to try to safely plant yourself up, like let's say both feet past the edge, safely up top. And ready?
Okay.
Not too fast, not too good. Okay. There you go. Now that wasn't it, because your heels were still on the edge. All right. That was a slow motion jump.
Slow motion, not slow motion.
Around 25%. All right. Let's get one more in there. And this is like, let's say, a learning time to see what is involved in that process. All right, that was pretty good one.
Okay. Right turn. Okay. We got.
Oh, no. My heel was off.
Ah, yeah. That's a good job. Nice. So funny, that's right.
That is correct. Oh, all right. That other 25% jump speed. Part of that same 25% so we don't have any crazy slipping, tripping angels on the edge of the thing. It's for safety reasons. Good. Good moment. Ah!
We got clear.
Oh, nice. Really good. Body mechanics. Look at that. Look what you're doing. Huh, you catch that? You did two of them. Yeah. Oh, that was an opportunity. Okay. All right. So this time we'll be engaged and see how it goes. Try not to.
So I need to.
Try to be careful and like pulling the opponent into the
Yeah.
It's just like we'll do one for one. It's pretty good. You almost helped me. It's also the person leaning like this, I think has more strength. Low back.
Yeah, I think.
Wow. Fun though. Then yeah, I'm pretty sure the person up top has a disadvantage as far as structure and all that stuff.
Possible. Yeah. And the fact that you are higher, if you push forward, it's easier to give a momentum when you're.
So you have to keep your posture,
Yeah.
and then there's more stress on the back. Do all that stuff.
Okay.
good.
The elbow, it's really, yeah, it's strong points, yeah.
Yeah. Now I'll say, the other round, I was not going forward enough, or not trying to get up enough to give you more stuff to read off of, to try to do. So if you want me to stay up here longer, you could give me more stuff to feed on with stuff. You know what I mean?
No, I don't,
Saying it can be easier for me to get up on top. But for the second drill, I'm feeding you different things
okay.
so you can experience more
Alright,
stuff
okay.
rather than just me going, oh!
It could be quick, it could have been quicker,
Yeah.
but you want me to...
So if you want me to exercise more up here,
okay, alright.
make me work for it. I'm trying to make the holes go. Trying to save my grass a little bit. You helped me. Oh. All right, shake it up. What's that you got?
It's 9:25. So it's time to go. Thank you so much.
Fantastic.
That was great. And I really appreciate the Philippine martial art because it's all about reflex actually, but control reflex. And it's I really like it.
Yeah, check out some more stuff online. Drills. Look up FMA drills.
Okay.
FMA Filipino drills.
Okay.
And it's still with an F.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah,
Great. Thank you.
we'll be doing a lot more.
Oh yes. Of course. Thanks. So now I need to just do some shoulder to home and exercising, practicing the both sides.
Yep. And again, use your imagination.
Yeah.
Fun things like that. So keep it light.
Right. Okay. Perfect.
All right.